Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Alvarez! It's in! And the game springs instantly to life.
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Goes for goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. And it's hoisted clear. He's having a hit! So just a one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. Mbappe! Looking to play him in. It's leavened! Oh, crossbar! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
That is good alertness, and that's really well manoeuvred. Ricky Puig. Played back in. He's had a shot! He's scored! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Searching pass he's played there. Alvarez! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Garcia. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Some excellent tackling here. Tries a shot! It's hit the upright. Oh, can he get onto this? Good effort from distance.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Quality ball. Some front-footed pressing going on here. He's in plenty of space here, and he's picked it up out wide. Cross into the box.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Garcia. Tries from distance. Great defending, strong and determined. And that'll be the last act of the first half. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A two-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. It's Lewandowski! Oh! Fantastic! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And they are cruising away. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
I'm still trying to figure out how he managed to get that contact. That's a super volley.
(3-0) and things are starting to look awfully cosy. He's gone for goal. And how did he not make it 4?
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
Azar. And there's green grass ahead. Lewandowski! Mbappe demonstrating his defensive... And he's decided to go for it. He's had a shot! Just too high.
If he sacrifices some power, he may control the elevation. Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Mbappe! Shot a goal! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Substitution on the field, number 18.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Tries to pass it through. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Azar. Yuri. Oh, that's well spotted. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Garcia. Mbappe. Oh, this looks sharp. And that pass just didn't quite work.
Substitution in progress.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Just about up to 75 minutes. That is ended up in no man's land. That pass has been well intercepted.
Substitution on the field. Number 29, number 11, coming on the field.
And he's forced to go back.
3, number 9.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Hazard does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Hazard. That ball looks a good one. And he's had a hit! Keeper gets just about enough of it.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
It's their second corner of the game. Cleared away. Struck first time. And that's off target.
Goulet probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Ferran Torres.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Just about within shooting range. It's off target and by quite a way.
Substitutions taking place.
So here comes a substitution. And that will be it. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Lewandowski picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
To be heavy after the final whistle today.
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And already we're underway here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Robert Lewandowski.
Climbs up big! And for a moment, time stood still. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. That's a good ball out wide. And he's managed to get free. Shapes to shot. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. It's in! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
After 13 minutes is number 22.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. Played back in. Back into the middle. It's Lewandowski! They've done it! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
After 15 minutes is
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Robert Lewandowski.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Hit into the middle. And he's there to belt it away. Goulet. Still very early doors, but it is a... Oh, that's ambitious. Keeper is right behind it.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
Played out to the left flank. He is through here. Could try cutting inside here. And the cup, terrific header. He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Half an hour played now. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Courtois. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Lewandowski, and he was quick to react. Now, can they get him away? He's found a way through. Shot, and a shot! Oh, off the bar! Just off target.
I don't need to tell you he got underneath it, and there's only one place it can go.
Great vision.
That's positional goals. He utilised...
Real chance! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
And the first half is done. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we reach the halfway point.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
And that's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. So once again, we're underway. Shifted upfield. And they're on him in a flash. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Yuri, that's a cute ball. Nicely worked. And he cuts out the supply. And this is Levin. He's gone for goal! That is terrific from Lewandowski. Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. And the comeback is complete.
The goal scorer after 50
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Oh, a delicate chip through. Now that looks a decent ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And that's been won straight back. Nicely weighted ball. And this is... And there's the shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
Substitutions taking place.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
And that's a throw-in.
Substitution.
And that's definitely not his best. And he's managed to get rid. Can he get it through? Plays a sharp little ball here. Crunching tackle. Courtois clears.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Substitution in progress.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Well, there's the clearance. Can he finish? Oh, taken with style. Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
And that will be the final act. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Lewandowski, hat-trick scorer. Massive game from him today. Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
Well, what we've seen is a team that refuses to accept the game might have just got away from them. They stayed true to their style and turned this right on its head.
Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, I've heard only good things about this player, João Neves, Peter. He's very good under pressure, plays with an awful lot of courage, always wants to get on the ball, and positionally, very, very sound. He's a real asset for any team at number 6 or an 8.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. He's found the way through. João Cancelo succumbs to the pressure. Mendes goes on a charge down the left. That's a nicely shaped ball. And he's onside. He's shifting. Can he finish? Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
That opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Nicked it back promptly. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. That's an imaginative pass. He has a look up. Cristiano Ronaldo! And that is wildly off target.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
And they're quick to get it back. No goals as yet. Terrific header!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Guerrero. And it's Vitinha. João Cancelo goes steaming forward. Spread neatly. Stood up well to him there. Oh, it's come loose! Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost... And the shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
And he thumps it clear. And that's been won straight back. Gonzalo Ramos. And this is Ronaldo. That's good running with the ball. Bruno Fernandes. That's really nicely played. Ruben Dias gets it away. And claimed it back swiftly. Nicely shaped ball. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Ramos, and that's gone loose.
There will be one
Gonzalo Ramos. And this is Ronaldo. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. João Neves. It'll be a throw-in. Out again for a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
That's a throw. Ah, good steal, he just read it. And that's definitely not his best. And that was very necessary. Well, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Quality ball. Tries to play it through. Threads one in, and it's made its way to him. Cristiano Ronaldo! And a terrific save from the keeper.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
And we have our very first corner. Shot, surely! That is decidedly lacking.
He'll be annoyed with himself after that. Nothing wrong with his anticipation or his positioning.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Oh, that's clever. Diogo Costa is there, and he can get that clear. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And he's having a go! And he's found the net! The breakthrough arrives at last! Portugal have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that's got this place bouncing. Just listen to the noise all around us. Now they have all of this positive energy to feed off.
It's a pretty loose pass. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Portugal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. Nice looking ball. Into the last quarter of an hour. Tries from distance.
Portugal really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Played out wide. Inacio with the clearance. Taken back almost at once. Just 5 minutes left.
Portugal really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Tries a shot! It's anyone's ball now. In he goes again. They want to be quick to recover this. And he's there to belt it away. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. And he's decided to go for it. And that is a routine catch. And that will be it. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was, for me, well-deserved and well-earned.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.
We're about to announce today's lottery numbers. Please watch the screen if you have a ticket.
Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Yeah, time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary. Goes for a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. It's a good run down the left-hand side.
Might want to be careful there.
João Neves aims beyond the defence, and he cuts out the supply. Montiel, Martinez, McAllister. Portugal so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Argentina have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. De Paul. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. And he could not have picked a worse time to give one away.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
So the would-be breakthrough moment. Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Nicely weighted ball. Tagliafico.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Shoots! Denied by an instinctive save.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
So, third corner of the game. Messi with the short one. Decent chance! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And that would have been some goal.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
So their fourth corner of the game. They've played it short. Now that looks a decent ball. Portugal are looking to go forward now. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Tagliafico. That is ended up... Oh, shooting chance! It's in! They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
After 32 minutes is number 9, Cristiano.
Terrible error, duly punished.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Portugal grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Argentina couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Oh, well played, well played. Montiel. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Gonzalo Ramos! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It'll be a throw-in.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
De Paul. And it's Maradona. Just eases him off the ball. And it's Neves. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. Second period then underway. João Neves. Gonzalo Inacio. Spread neatly. And he's there to belt it away. And that has not gone well. And here's Maradona. Great ball, and he's in here. Played in by Di Maria. Shot a goal! They've scored!
Boom! There we go, and it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Diego Maradona.
Argentina take the lead. João Neves. That's a decent clearance. Gonzalo Ramos. And he can clear it away. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Ambitious ball here. A corner it is then. He gets big! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Romero kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Fernandes.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
That's an imaginative pass. Can he get it through?
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
There's the crossfield ball. Now it's Maradona. Oh, he's found support out wide. And he's taking no chances there.
Argentina clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Not the most accurate pass. A probing pass. Looking for the run. Oh, perfectly measured that. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Substitution in progress.
This is a Hollywood or bus corner. The final whistle is up next.
Cleared away. Now, can they get him away?
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And time is up. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Listen, despite the loss, they have to take something from this. I think the coach will have seen things he needs to work on, so I'm sure they have a lot of sorting out to do before the next game, and they can get there.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you... Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge, because success in this competition brings so much, and the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. João Cancelo gets a foot in here. That's a shade optimistic. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Great vision. Acuna picks it up now. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Argentina with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Messi plays it short. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Vitinha. That is ended up in no man's land. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Tries from distance. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Messi has a look inside the box. That has been cut short. João Neves. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Tries to pass it through. Gonzalo Ramos. And he's quick to get it clear again. Threads one in. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And he's managed to get rid. Gonzalo, big header! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Argentina have the chance to go the other way. Oh, smashing header! Paredes. Neither side giving way, it has been tight. Oh, that's fabulous. Now it's to Paul. Little doubt, that is a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Romero for Messi. That's a sharp pass. And it's Paredes. Messi.
There will be 1
Vitinha.
minute added time.
Tries to play it through. Ronaldo receives it in a wide position. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. And we are up to the break.
Portugal really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half. So neither side has yet broken through. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Might want to be careful there.
That's an imaginative pass. Could be danger here. Shoots! Yes! And that takes him up to 30. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
So far, so good, Peter, but they need to start thinking of the next one now. Take this momentum and force the...
Decent chance! McAllister.
That dugout has had some relief, at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Searching pass he's played there. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
A probing pass. De Paul. Now it's Ramos, and he's picked out the run. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Can he get on the end of this? He is through here. There's the shot! They've done it! Argentina are level. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Number 19, Alvarez. Alvarez. Substitution in progress.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this poses a very interesting question now, Peter. Do they push on to try and win it in normal time? They certainly have the momentum. Argentina clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And that's going to be a booking. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle. Gets into some space. Alvarez. And he cuts out the supply. Well, that is one way to stop him. Martinez. Montiel. And it's gone back to the keeper.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Not the most accurate pass.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Played into space, and he's intervened well there. João Felix takes a shot! Yes, he's done it! And that may just do it! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expert.
And that is as far as it goes. Perfect result, perfect outcome, a test passed with flying colours. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Portugal can be really happy with this. I saw it as one of these defining games for them, and they showed real character to get the job done. A big statement for anyone who might be up next.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Any litter in the bins provided. Thank you for your cooperation.
So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this man, João Cancelo, is going to add so much more dynamism to his side, and he's the type of player who does well in a flowing system, in a flowing team. I like it when he moves centrally and makes himself an effective outlet. He basically can become a number 10, and he can produce some delicious little dinks over the top of any opposition defence.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Cristiano Ronaldo is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
No luck with that dink over the top. Played back in. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, he's having a shot! Goal! Portugal! More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's really changed the mood.
Gonzalo Ramos! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Portugal are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Short changes him with that pass. Not the most accurate pass. Looking to play him in. And there's green grass ahead of him. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gonzalo Ramos. Great ball if he can get... Shoots! Searching pass he's played there. Ambitious ball here. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Oh, this looks sharp. Guerrero gets across to intercept that. Played into space. And he was alert to it. And they win it back again. And he's really put himself on the line here. And we have our very first corner. He gets big. Deftly away. He's going for goal. Decent enough try.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
João Neves. Well played right. Chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Gonzalo Ramos clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Portugal have their second corner now. Ronaldo clears it away. And now they can spring out of defence. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Portugal have their third corner. Portugal are looking to go forward now.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
João Cancelo with the clearance. Oh, what has happened here? Bruno Fernandes! And that's it for the first half, a breathless ending. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Portugal have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. Here we go again. Portugal carrying a one-goal lead. That is a great pick out. That is ended up in no man's land. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nice looking ball. Time and again they are repelled. João Neves. João Cancelo. Inacio makes the interception. Lovely pass, but can he... Big chance! Portugal are still that goal to the good. Well, that has not gone well. And the pass is intercepted. A probing pass.
Portugal are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Good read, needed to be. Bruno Fernandes. Cristiano Ronaldo. And that is a little undercooked. Played back to the goalkeeper. Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Cristiano Ronaldo! He's missed, but not by that far. Ruben Dias. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Vitinha is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. He's picked his way through. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Nicely aimed pass.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach.
Get Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! No mistake! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
He's trying his best to keep it in play here. And he's decided to go for it. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Number 10, Rafael
Mendes tries to clear. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Portugal have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Portugal really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence-boosting win. Such a huge game being played. There were so many factors that would have got the doubters going, but I guess they'll all go a little quiet now.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Those of you making their way home on public transportation today, please watch the screen for train departure times from all local major stations.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
This truly is a place of which you never tire. The San Siro, one of the most historic of football venues in Italy, or indeed anywhere. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
I don't think we've seen a dribbler as good as this guy, Vinicius Junior, in some time. His favourite move is to receive the ball in a wide position, attract defenders his way, where he can turn them and just leave them behind and have a clean run at goal. He's a very tricky customer and getting better week by week.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Zaire Emery has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Great vision. Baresi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Beckham. Really fierce, close defending. It's gone out for a throw-in. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Raul. It's Vinicius Junior.
That was lovely, that.
And he's managed to get free. Vinicius Junior. Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Raul.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn. Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
He's shifting through the gears here. Now, can they get him away? And here's Vinicius Junior.
Vinicius Junior really was well marshalled there, because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And this is Lewandowski. Baresi cuts it out. Mbappe charging forward, the ball at his feet. Vinicius Junior. Beckham. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Vinicius Junior. He is through here. Alexander-Arnold with the clearance. Barcelona have reclaimed it. Now it's Beckham. Oh, no joy this time. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And this is Raul. He's found some space. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Barcelona! And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
After 34 minutes is number 8, Raul! Raul! Raul!
Barcelona are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
It'll be a throw-in. It's a poor throw, that, picked off with relative ease. And that's put paid to a promising move. And he was quick to react. Looking to play him in. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Can he get it through? Baresi gets across to intercept that. Vinicius Junior. It's played through for him. He's got away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Always onto this. Baresi. Cannavaro. Can he get on the end of this? Real chance! He has done it! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So your views on the first half?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And that's the second half started. Looking for the run. No, that's been intercepted. Raul. Oh, good-looking ball. Tries to pass it through. Shoots! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Drogba unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well, that has not gone well. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, truly brave defending.
Well, what can you say about that? Just about everything was stacked against him, and he still came through.
Saka promptly onto that, and that is that. And he can clear it away, and smartly reclaimed.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Puel! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. And we have our very first corner.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's with the keeper. Khan. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Lahm. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Xabi Alonso makes the interception. That is ended up in no man's land. And it's Azar. Mbappe! Lewandowski. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Baresi cuts out the pass. And here's Mbappe. He's away! And a chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Vinicius Junior is offering a wry smile there.
They've played it short, and he was alert to it.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now. And the shots! So close to drawing level.
Oh, what a moment for him, Peter. He'll be losing sleep over that one tonight.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, played right into his path. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. That's going to go a long way. Azar. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Threads one in. Can he finish? Really well taken goal. Again, we are level. What a contest.
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away.
He's had a shot! The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's away we go then.
Fernando Torres is looking really fired up here, Peter.
Well, he's been a favourite of yours for years, hasn't he?
Well, club biases aside, I don't think I've ever seen a striker who's so outstanding both inside and outside the box, and who routinely makes the spectacular seem ordinary.
And his numbers are a long, long way from ordinary. Now it's Hazard. Beckham. Out of play for a goal kick. Oh, this looks sharp. A probing pass. No, he's just misjudged that one. Chalobah. And Garnacho. Can he get it through? Oh, super ball! And he's onside. Shapes to shoot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Fernando Torres really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
Garnacho. That is good alertness. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Palmer. And he's managed to get rid. Tries to play it through. Neither side yet able to find the net. Garnacho looking to get on the end of this. There's the shot! It's hit the upright. He's missed, but not by that far. Saka. Now it's Lewandowski. Knocks it into space. Shoots! And he's done it!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
After 31 minutes is number 21, Didier Drogba. Didier Drogba. Didier Drogba.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Saka getting this one clear. Fofana. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Good read, needed to be. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent.
It's Drogba!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here, because that was a magnificent save.
Drogba! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
There will be 1 minute
Chalobah.
added time.
Garnacho. And the whistle goes for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Leading 1-0 at the break. So off we go once more. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. He won't be happy with that one. And he plays one through. And Torres! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Fernando Torres is offering a wry smile there.
Big header! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
James. That's a cute ball. Colwell calmly anticipates. And it's Fernandez. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now that's well seen too. James. Now it's Palmer. Can he get on the end of this? Picked out brilliantly. He's found a way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Little doubt, that is a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Lavia. Spread out to the left. Alexander-Arnold does well to get it back. Always onto this. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that has been slung wide. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Nicely worked. James. And it's Lavia. And Caicedo. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Has a look and plays it forward. Chance! He should have put that one away.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
So here comes a substitution.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Torres. Palmer. Played into space. Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's it. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Drogba picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
And now I'd just like to
Your reflections then, Jim.
And there's a lot more to read into this game than just the scoreline.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.